Hey everyone, welcome to episode number 4. How's it going? Welcome back to episode number 5. Welcome back to episode number 6. Welcome to episode number 8. Hey everyone, welcome to episode number 10 in our solo heroic progression series. Man, we have come such a long way. This is the 10th and final episode in our series where we started from nothing, not having done pretty much any of these bosses running up to this event. Just because we're more of a returning player, didn't really know what we were doing, and kind of just hoped that we would eventually hit Diamond. Well, now we've definitely hit Diamond. We're way further into the progression than we ever thought. All of this being done solo, of course. No groups ever, no help. Not even on the more annoying bosses like Will or anything like that. And we made it so much further than we ever could have imagined. And we're creeping up pretty close here on the Challenger medal. Really, that wasn't our goal in the beginning. It wasn't even our goal in the end. It kind of just ended up happening. So that was kind of nice that we ended up working towards that in the end. But we have come such a long way. So I've been having a blast with this series. I hope you have as well. And yeah, hope you all enjoy. Alright, we actually ended up hitting an insane potential, really cheap. I was only able to buy 50 cubes. That was enough to legend this, and on top of that, 2-line attack, 1-line boss. Got a decent enough flame from some cubes from the event shop. We're only even able to take it to 13 stars right now, and it's still an over 3 million CP gain over our one that we have right now. Insane how much extra damage this is going to be just for everything. And this is not even in my bossing setup. Let's see how much it is in bossing setup. So it's 3-4 in my loot setup. 5.1. No way. Wait, does that put me? Oh, it is so close. Almost 40 mil CP. That is crazy. That is insane. Alright. That is really cool. Alright, so we are at nearly 40 million CP in our bossing setup. That 5 million was a number I was not expecting. I got a decent enough flame, but it's not even that crazy. That potential is nuts, though. And once we get this to 17, it is... And that'll be really nice. And we're gonna get the gloves soon too. Oh man, I'm gonna take on a few more bosses. I feel like we're definitely gonna be getting Challenger. We're gonna be going for a few more bosses. Maybe we'll hit Challenger. That is so crazy. I'm still riding an insane high off of that one. I think now that we have the arcane weapon, the rest of these bosses, except for maybe Verus Hilla, I feel like they should be getting knocked down pretty soon.
Nice, 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 nice.
So I had some extra time, and I figured now is as good a time as any to use some of our claimed rewards, or unclaimed rewards rather, from Challenger World. This is because we hit Diamond, we were able to claim the Ultimate Legion growth potions, and we used a bunch of them. I think we leveled up like 8 characters or something like that. We still have a couple more in the bank, but I think these are just extra. These 2 are extra because if we take a look at our Legion, we're up to 8578, which is pretty insane, honestly. We actually don't even have enough Legion coins to fully upgrade it to the full 8k Legion border, and we have enough for 7,500, but we actually don't have enough coins. We've been leveling these up too fast, and we don't have enough coins. We need another 1,000 total, which we are a little short on. But if we do the weekly, then we actually will be really close, so we'll be able to get the 8,000. We won't be able to get the 8,500 Legion block anytime soon, but we will be getting the 8,000, which is totally cool. So we are 41 out of 43. And actually kind of did that on purpose. So we have 2 extra potions that technically we could use, and they would boost our Legion up by another 400, getting us to practically 9,000. If we do another 400, yeah, practically close to 9,000, but we aren't going to be doing that. And the reason is, if we go check out our guys, it's actually kind of cool because they added this definitely since the last time I started playing. So we have 43 character slots, which means I think Legion counts 44, which is why I bought 44. I don't know why our actual Legion said that we had less, but either way, maybe like one of these characters is messed up or deleted or something. I don't remember. Anyways, we can actually go through here and check out our job progression. So we can go through, and it's cool because it shows all the ones you currently have, but if you keep going down, it shows the ones you don't have. So that's pretty cool too. And we could use the 2 more potions on other characters, but we actually have to account for the ones that we are bringing over. So we are going to be bringing over our Thunderbreaker, as well as our Wind Archer. So those are the 2 extra characters for us. On top of that, we're going to have another Hyperburn, which means I'm actually going to have to delete a character and remake it. So, you know, throw down your guesses if you want on what we are going to Hyperburn next. All right, so we just finished with a little grinding session. We were able to get 64 frags, which is going to be just enough for us to finish out our Hexa Sunny Sunday. So we have gotten pretty lucky so far. This is the first time we've ever rolled, and we got to 8, 4, 6. Not too bad at all. Honestly, way better than I expected. I was hoping to just get anything better than 5. To get 8 is pretty amazing already. So we have 2 more rolls to finish off. We're not going to be re-rolling anything like that. That would take way too long. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we get... if we get 9, that would be insane. If we get 10, obviously, I'm just going to, you know, delete my account. So let's see what we end up getting. We got 2 chances. 12%. Oh, I don't know why I thought it's at the top line. We got one shot, one final shot. Oh, so close. All right, cool. Didn't get it. We got 8, 5, 7. Not too bad, honestly. I think it's cool. I think it's cool. It's fine. It's fine. It's good. It's fine. All right. So honestly, that was pretty dang good. 857 is way better than I could have hoped for. That now with our boss gear actually gave us quite a big boost. I am slowly saving up our fams. I'll do an opening for that soon enough here, but not quite. I just finished leveling everything up, so now I just need to go through and get more fams. They're about halfway leveled up to epic. I have I think 70 or no, I think it's like 55 here or something like that. So we are going to reveal those all at the same time. Honestly, I don't expect much, but I just think it'd be cool to do them all at the same time. So we're still collecting a little bit more. But since we now have all that stuff ready, we can look at our new CP. I think hopefully this will make our bosses go a little bit easier this week. I haven't run most of C10E. So if we take a look here, most of our C10E is still up for grabs, not because I didn't want to do them, but mostly because I wanted to see how much easier they were after doing our Hexa stat. Going from none to some brought us up another, I think that's another few million. I thought it was at 44, so if that brought us up 4 million CP, that would be kind of insane. So we have a good bit of crit damage now. Some extra stat from that, and also we're almost at 40k. That's pretty cool. So, and also obviously we got the attack power, which was huge. All right, so after all of these gains, the only thing I have left to look forward to besides bossing is probably the best part of my week so far. It's Tuna Party and Dave the Diver. Yeah.
Dumb. Such a fucking stupid dumb boss.
Oh my god, yes. Oh, I hate this. Oh, it's like my millionth try. And I finally got it. Come on, man. We need something. Armor, maybe? Got the boss. That's all I care about. Oh, man, that sucks. Such an annoying boss. There we go. Tough for my class, man. Tough for my class. Wait, we did get an armor box. Yo. Got it, dude. Nice. Are you laughing at me? Oh, this boss. I've spent like 6 hours at this boss, dude. Nice. Alright, so we got the boss. Man, that's like a full 30-minute run. Honestly, it's not a tough boss. It just takes all of my damage, literally all of it, to kill him. So I'm glad we were able to get that. I just woke up first thing in the morning and went to this boss, because last time I failed it last week. It took the same amount of time, like 28 minutes, and I was like, I don't want to do this again. So I did the normal one last week, but this week we are getting a slime ring. I just have a feeling. Just have a feeling, you know, it's going to give us what we want for 510. And, no, okay, alright, well, you know, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. I don't even need it, you know, the slime ring is a crutch that I don't need. Anyways, let's take a look at this. We got the extra money, so let's check out the miso. So we go down here. I can't just sell it because I still have a few extra. 600 mil. Wow. Like double what the normal version is. So we're up to 16. Working our way towards that 20 plus for 510 that's coming up. On top of that, though, maybe the most important part is we are one step away from Challenger. Literally one step, as in tonight, we are going to get Challenger. That is pretty neat. That's all I need to do. I don't need to level up anymore. I don't need Hilla or Will. I definitely won't be doing Will. I gave him a shot before, and I got him to half health in phase 3 before I died out. Actually, I think I mostly webbed out, and then obviously died. And then also Hilla, I haven't given it a try. Honestly, I think I could do it. Doesn't require much more damage. It would just require me to be locked in for, you know, like 30 minutes straight. So I might do this. I don't know if I'll do it this week. Trying both of these bosses. I don't know if I'll do it this week or if I'll do it next week after 510, because I do hope to make some gains on 510, and if I do, that'll make these quite a bit easier. I definitely won't be hitting 280 by the time I leap, unfortunately. If I stayed in Challenger World, I definitely could, but chances are I'm not going to. I do want to leap as soon as possible, get this character and all my characters really on one world, and I can have them all playing together. It's nice having the double dailies, and I might keep my Thunderbreaker here in order to continue doing dailies on this guy, on my Thunderbreaker that is. But as far as this character, I will be leaping as soon as possible, so this is almost going to be it, I think, for our Challenge World. So we're getting pretty close to the end, like the end. I already kind of technically ended the series. This is more of like an epilogue at this point. So, well, you know, it's been fun. I'm glad we were able to do it. And I am really excited to leap because I don't want to do these 30-minute runs every single weekend with Lynx and Legion. This will be way easier than how difficult it is in Challenger World. So that's exciting. I'm looking forward to that. And I think that's it. I was really hoping for a ring, but it's okay because we got the boss. So no big deal.
Please, 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 please. This is no way they stop spawning right now. Yep. Oh my god, dude, I'm just gonna leave. That's so stupid, dude. Jesus Christ. God, that is dumb.
Alright, so here we are fighting hard Verus Hilla. Like I said in the beginning of the video, really actually never thought I'd get here, and very similar to how it was whenever we ended up fighting hard Darknell. I just didn't want to log in and then be challenger, so I really wanted to fight this boss and take her down eventually, and of course I included the clip because, spoiler alert, you know, we do take her down. It was fairly min-cut, definitely not ultra min-cut. I think we still ended up killing it with around 4 minutes left, so we still had some time, some leeway for sure. But staying locked in for that long is, you know, a little exhausting, so I hope I don't have to do it too many more times before I'm able to clear it a little bit faster. That being said, I just wanted to clue everyone in, and one, thank you guys all for continuing to watch the series, and hopefully you enjoyed the series. I enjoyed making it, like I said, and obviously this is me from the future doing some narration, and I actually finished this challenge about 3 weeks ago. So I've kind of been sitting and waiting on this footage just because I wanted to wait until it was actually leap. It felt, you know, thematic enough. So I have now leaped my character immediately with Links and Legion, jumped it up from 50 mil to 60 mil CP. So that's pretty exciting, and I can kill all these bosses fairly comfortably now. I was even able to do the Genesis Hardwill mission by myself on this character, so not too crazy, but it is nice knowing that I can kill all of Chaos Tenebris now on this character. And honestly, it was a great time. I didn't, you know, this is definitely a side character now. I'm focusing all my energy on my main, but this journey was really cool. Like I said, we started not knowing any of these bosses, and now I feel like I can I have dreams about these bosses, and it's just become so much more interesting to solo or to do these bosses because we're solo. Like, you have to really figure out every single facet of the boss. So I've really enjoyed getting to go through that process, you know, on every single boss. So I feel like I know all the mechanics really well. It sucks because we are getting to the point in the game where if you want to start soloing the next few bosses like Black Mage and Saren, and I mean even Kalos, you really are going to have to make some leaps and jumps in your CP in order to actually be able to do that. So I'm glad the series is stopping here. We have leaped over. If you are going to leap over, let me know down below. It would be interesting to see how many people end up staying and how many people end up leaping. I do, now looking back, feel like the arcane drops are higher in Challenger World. I don't know if that's just copium or whatever, but I feel like me and everyone in Challenger got so many more arcanes than we do in the main game. Either way though, I'm glad I hopped over, leaped over. It's, you know, this character makes as much meso every week from bosses as all of my mules combined at this point. I only have 5 others, and this guy makes around 5 bill from all of his bosses, so it kind of works out that way. So even though it is going to be definitely a good long while before we get to soloing any of these next few bosses, I am still making progress. We're almost actually done with our Genesis weapon on this character, and also we are making big strides on our main character. Just got it up to 30 million CP on this most recent Shiny Star Force. Like I said, we are about 3 weeks ahead in timeline from where this was shot, so we have made significant gains because of that. Overall, this was great. I hope you enjoyed it. That's enough rambling. I'll let you enjoy the rest of the kill, or feel free to skip to the next part if you already have done Verus a few times and could stand to look at her a little less.
Stop. Stop. Stop, 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 stop. Alright now, big man. Stop, 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 stop. This shit fast, please. What? Going to boss. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Oh my god. I got cats crying in the background. People coming in the house. You know, they're trying to get me. I got ops. Named Moose. Moose the op. Alright, dude. Took us like 3 hours to kill this boss. 50 mil CP. This is the first and last boss I have to kill. I get a shout out from Moose himself. He tried crawling on my keyboard and I had to push his face away in the middle of a kill. He's the op, dude. He's coming for me. He doesn't want me to have gear, bro. Let's see what they get. Let's see what we get real quick. Please, Arcane. Source would be insane. Nothing, nothing, nothing. It's okay. Alright, so now that I've calmed down the moose and we can gather ourselves, well, we're done. We actually got the kill. Didn't get anything for it, which is totally fine. Obviously, we didn't need any more damage. And for anyone wondering, I'll show you what I had as far as stats whenever I killed the boss, because I know someone is thinking about it. I had 2 health fams, 2 healing fams, and then a IED fam. And our total combat power is 50 mil, 480,000, with around, I think it's around 96 IED whenever I had the VIP, the Sparkling, as well as the Wild Hunter Potion. So that is what we have. That's what we were able to do all of the bosses with. Bam. There we go. It's done. It's over. Officially, this is the epilogue, and this is the end of the epilogue. So hopefully you all enjoyed it. I'm not going to be getting to 280. And I will probably take a shot at Will, but I'm not going to really go for it. So the next time you'll see this character, it's going to be leaped. And whatever comes next, I hope you enjoyed as much as you enjoyed this series. So thanks again for sticking around. I am so glad we were able to take that down. A great way to end the series. Just like how it was with the last time I jumped up to, you know, Emerald or Diamond, I forgot what it was. I could have just sat here and in around 43 minutes, whenever World resets, I could have just got Challenger that way. But there's just no fun in that. So I figured we'd go for Hard Hilla, and I'm glad we did. So that's going to be it. Hopefully you all enjoyed it, and I'll see you all in the next one.